ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dave Flook and welcome to the first Not All Dads Are Deadbeats videocast. These 15-minute long news format shows are going to be a regular feature from now on. We are going to be producing at least one show a week and bring you the latest news, updates, events, and much more in all areas of the equal parenting movement. This includes family court, CAS, CPS, laws, headline news, etc. We'll also be using this as a forum to help promote other organizations and initiatives, as well as furthering our own campaigns here at Not All Dads Are Deadbeats. Currently I'm producing these shows by myself, however I will be looking for people to participate, so I'm putting out a call to action for anyone who wants to be involved with these videocasts. I will be seeking reporters. This could be as simple as submitting content for broadcasts, such as a hot topic or an upcoming event. Or for those who want to get in front of the camera, I will be looking for exclusive field reporters. Your job will be to make your own videos for inclusion in the videocasts. Topics that you can report on include, but are not limited to, following up on a news story, filming your CAS or CPS worker, covering a live event such as a rally. Keeping in mind that the total length of these videocasts are 15 minutes, this is due to having them hosted on YouTube. We can always create longer videos if needed for special videocasts. So if you're interested in participating in these videocasts, please send me an email at the email below, info@notalldadsardeadbeats.com. So this first show is going to be a bit shorter. I just wanted to get the word out and start getting the stories to report on coming in. And also, I will say, I am reading from a teleprompter, but I do plan on memorizing my script next time. So anyways, without further ado, let's jump in. So we are up to 6,157 Facebook fans on our official Not All Dads Are Deadbeats Facebook page. This makes NADADS one of the most popular equal parenting organizations on Facebook, and I would just like to extend a big thank you for everyone who has joined our page, and an even bigger thank you for everyone who has shared and commented and participated in the dialogue. With our growing numbers, we will have a much easier time at running campaigns and raising awareness. So let's keep this trend going by sharing, recommending, and participating on the Facebook page. And you can start by sharing this video right now. So if you haven't already, please spend some time on our dedicated website by visiting www.notalldadsardeadbeats.com. We have extensive resources such as help guides and law manuals, as well as an in-depth interactive features such as a dedicated social network, a lawyer's directory, forums, and much more. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up, and as always, all information is 100% free. Another feature on the website that you might be interested in is our reward points program. I've set up the website to reward active participation with points. So you would get 1 point for signing into the site, 3 points for making a post on the forums, 2 points for updating your social network status, etc. These points can then be used to enter giveaways, draws, exclusive content areas, and much more. For our first draw, we had it about 2 months ago now. We gave away a great book called Where's Daddy, which I highly recommend. There are links on the website for more information about that book. So I will be setting up our next draw for another great book by a highly respected fellow advocate entitled How to Avoid Getting Screwed When Getting Laid, a 21st century survival guide for the modern male. The author is Hendrick, who has been a prosecutor, a criminal defense attorney, a pro-term judge, and a family law attorney in an extensive legal career that spans nearly 20 years. This book offers sound protective advice on topics such as dating, divorce, child support, and much more. It also contains real-world examples of the often disastrous consequences of not protecting yourself against those who are driven to devalue and deceive you. I've spoken to Mr. Hendricks and many times, and I'm really proud to have him on our team. He's a great freedom fighter, a great advocate, supporter of equal parenting, and it's great that he's sharing his experiences and his insight. Keep an eye out on the front page of NADADS for an update on the draw for this great book in the next couple of days. In the meantime, head over to www.protectionformen.com to get more information about RK's book. It just might save your life. Not all dads or deadbeats got a tip this week that several lawyers in Chatham-Kent have been telling their clients that they cannot record their own court trials, or they will be charged. This includes Mr. David Sandor, the head of duty counsel in Chatham. How many times are we going to have to repeat ourselves here? You know, we keep going around in circles, all thanks to the ignorance and manipulative nature of some of these lawyers and public service workers, including crowns and justices of the peace, and often perpetuated by the police. Now I can sit here and tell you about the Courts of Justice Act 136 under public access, which allows you to record your own trials for supplementation of notes. I could even tell you about the Criminal Code of Canada 183.1, which clearly states that where a private communication is originated by more than one person or is intended by the originator thereof to be received by more than one person, a consent to the interception thereof by any of those persons is sufficient consent for the purposes of any provisions of that part. So basically what that states is you can record any conversation you are a part of without having to inform the other party. We have a one-party system. Now, keeping in mind this is different down in some states. I'm pretty sure all of Canada has a one-party system. In fact, I'm positive it does. Down in the States, it depends on what state. I think there's more states that have a one-party system than a two-party system with regards to recording. And what this basically means is that in a two-party system, you do have to lawfully tell somebody that you're recording them before you record them. You know, I could even let you hear audio from my own court trial here in Chatham, where Judge Firth told my ex's lawyer, Jeffrey Rayner, that, and I quote, "Mr. Flook has the legal right to record his own trial, just as your client does," after Mr. Rayner objected to me recording my own court trial. I'll put that up on the website for anybody who's interested in hearing that and perhaps using it in your own court trials. But instead, I will show you this article from the Chatham Daily News dated November 11th, 2010. The article tells the story of a 44-year-old Guelph man who was arrested by the Chatham police on request by the Crown and Justice of the Peace when he refused to stop recording his own court trial. The charges were all dropped, and the Crown eventually told the newspaper that using a recording device is not an arrestable offense. However, if you view the bottom of the article, it does state that he refused to comply, at which time the prosecutor directed our officer to arrest him, and that officer did so in good faith. And this is why it's exceedingly important to fully understand our recording rights. If you leave it up to these idiots, you can get arrested and charged for a non-arrestable non-crime on order of the Crown. So you must exercise your rights and never stop recording your own court trial, even if they threaten you, if they tell you to stop recording, etc. Record them saying all of that, because this gentleman did. I've spoken to him. I spoke to him about a year ago, and he has it all recorded. So it was actually interesting what he was saying about it. But maybe one day these people will take some time out of their busy lives to educate themselves so that they don't cause even more havoc on people's lives and arrest them for a non-crime, a non-arrestable offense. So on a side note, several years ago, I took it upon myself to call all the courthouses in Ontario asking if I can record my own court trial. They all said no. You can listen to all of these recordings at notalldadsorddeadbeats.com. I started doing a follow-up to these calls. I have those recorded. I have to edit them down. I'm not cutting anything out, but just editing out blank spaces and whatnot before and after the calls. Sadly, they all said no once again. So you have court clerk staff, those who answer calls and those who answer public queries, telling the public that they cannot record their own court trial for supplementation of notes, even though Courts of Justice Act says you can. So that will be it for this first show. I hope I didn't do too bad. Like I said, next time I will memorize everything. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit better if I just kind of go off. If I have some basic outlines of topics. This time I typed everything out and stumbled a couple times, but you know, we're only human, we make mistakes once in a while. Besides, this is free, so you know, and if you think there's a massive problem with what I'm doing, participate and join, and you can become a video casting host if you want. I'll even lend you my jacket. So thanks for watching. I do look forward to bringing you much more content in the future. Please send in any stories, events, reports, etc. that you want covered. Keeping in mind that I'm more than happy to do some investigative reporting myself as well. So if there's a phone call that needs to be taken care of, if there's somebody you want interviewed, if there's a question you want asked, I'm your man. I'll do it. So my name is Dave Flook, and as always, stay strong. Thank you for watching.